What's up, guys? It's Miles, the You Betcha guy here, and it is holiday season, and that means that You Betcha has a crazy Black Friday deal going on right now. You order something over $25 on our website, you get a free hat. That's it. There's no other strings attached, so you got to go to oubetcha.com/shop. Get yourself something online as a gift for yourself, mom, dad, sister, brother, you name it. You get a free hat with that order. Go order now while supplies last. oubetcha.com/shop. Enjoy the podcast.
If I could drink 8 Red Bulls at Waste Management, I'd be happy.
Your heart stops.
All right, Tyler, episode 69, last episode ever that we are going to record. We're here.
They piped that the wrong way.
I'll call the clubhouse. We'll book in another 18 for tomorrow.
Okay, they cheated on that. They fluffed their balls.
Yeah, no better time for the breakfast ball than now. Breakfast ball.
Actually, no, it's like, what, 61?
62.
62, the double bogey show.
62. This is episode 3 or 4 into no golf for us.
Yeah, we're losing weight rapidly.
Wow.
I'm extremely stressed. My hair's falling out. My heart rate hasn't gone under 90 in the last 2 weeks.
You started on a positive note.
Yeah.
And guys, as always, presented by DraftKings Sportsbook.
Correct.
Hey, Tyler, daily fantasy.
Daily.
I hit big on the Patriots game last night.
I haven't won the last 2 weekends in a row. I think I'm hitting my first cold streak.
Really?
Yeah.
You know what's coming up too?
Huh.
PNC Championship. You know what that all entails? Tiger Woods, Charlie Woods. Isn't that...
We can bet on Charlie now, finally.
Yeah. Tiger is going to observe himself in practice and in practice rounds in the next couple weeks and determine whether he's going to play or not, but he's going to try and play from what I've been hearing from my credible sources.
And those being...
I can't tell you who my credible sources are. That's just not how...
You don't want to give them away. I get
That's
it.
not how journalism works, Tyler.
You're right. I have no experience in journalism.
Is that actually how it works, though? You just don't give away your sources?
Depends on what kind of reporter you are. The reporter I gave away all my sources all the time.
Really?
But
You're
like
a nice guy.
if you're a beat reporter or like you are an investigative journalist, those are your life. You
Really?
do not give those up.
Kind of like Adam Schefter. You think he's just got like...
That's how he makes his livelihood. If he gave those away, he's done.
He'd be effed.
Yeah.
Interesting. Okay. Well, we got some fun bets coming up here. Yeah, I'll throw some money down. Probably not on Tiger and Charlie. What if Charlie just carries the team?
I would love that.
Wins the whole thing for him.
Passes the torch and then he's forced into a life of competition and striving for excellence he'll never achieve.
Yeah, he goes pro at like 13 years old.
Yeah, might as well.
That's a movie in the making.
Do you think you and I, a scramble team could beat Charlie Woods by himself?
Just you and I or 2 other guys?
There's you and me. We're scrambling. Best shot.
No, absolutely not.
You don't think so?
No.
Dude, he's like 12.
He's Charlie Woods.
So?
Let's just be realistic here. Don't bring that hot shot mantra into this podcast studio and be like, I think both of us combined could beat. No, we couldn't.
We couldn't beat Tiger. We could beat this 12-year-old kid.
Tyler, he eagled a par 5 in the PNC Championship last year.
We could eagle a par 5 together.
Have we ever eagled a par 5?
Have we ever scrambled together?
I've scrambled with teams of 4 where I have not eagled a par 5. I've never eagled a par 5.
We could do it.
No.
I think he eagled 1 hole. He bogeyed several too.
How do you know?
I watched it.
I
didn't watch it.
Yeah, exactly.
Hey, I bet he bogeyed a couple holes.
Probably not.
I bet he did.
Well, you asked my opinion. I say no, we couldn't.
I think we could.
Why do you think we could?
Because...
And besides the fact that he's 12 years old.
That's one of them. We could crush him mentally. We get in that little...
He's Tiger's son.
We get in that little 12-year-old head.
But do you want to talk shit to a 12-year-old? That doesn't that doesn't feel right.
Yeah, we could do it.
Is it going to be a good look even if you do pull this off, though?
No, we're losers regardless. If we win, we beat a 12-year-old. If we lose, we lost to a 12-year-old.
Yeah.
You can't like brag about that to anyone either. Like, hey, we beat Charlie Woods. Well, when did you beat Charlie? Well, he was 12.
Yeah.
It just doesn't sound good.
Yeah, we made him cry.
Especially if there's money on the line. I would talk shit to him for sure.
What do you mean if there's money? He's not going to be betting us.
You can bet on him.
Yeah, but if there's money on the line between like, hey, Charlie, we'll play he's not going to play $10 a hole.
What if he uses his dad's credit card? It's hooked up to his Venmo.
That's just not going to his dad probably doesn't even allow him to have a phone.
I bet his dad lets him have a phone.
I bet if he did have a phone, then I bet that would be the demise of Charlie Woods, is being caught up in the mix of things too early.
Yeah, we're going to be the start of that downfall after we destroy him in a scramble.
Okay.
You destroy him then. Here, kid, here's Instagram. Have fun.
Read these comments.
It's fun to be like, oh yeah, we could.
He's good, but he's not that good. He's not his dad.
This is another take of yours saying that golf lessons don't work, and you got roasted for that one.
No, yours did too.
What do you mean?
So many people were like, yeah, golf lessons don't work unless you go consistently.
Correct.
You went one time.
Exactly.
Then it didn't work, so I was
because
right.
I only went one time.
You didn't go back?
Because I don't have the money to go back. I don't have $100 for an hour every single week.
Well, then now why are you going again now?
What do you mean?
Are you getting lessons again?
No.
You said you were going to get lessons this winter.
I have not gotten them yet.
You said you were gonna.
This is another hot take of yours, very similar to the
There were
lessons
people on my side in those comments.
There was, but they said if you don't go consistently, lessons don't work.
So there was plenty of them that were like, yeah, lessons will just fuck you up.
So what's the argument on your side again? Of like, why do they say that? I bet it's because they just had a bad experience.
You know, I'm not going to ask every person in the comments their own personal history.
You got to put that into play.
You could say the same thing about your side. Random people just had a good experience.
That is part of it. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. And if you go consistently, a lot of people just practice the wrong way. And I feel like an instructor can teach you how to practice the right way.
If you get the right instructor, which you didn't.
Because like, how do you know that though? Because I only went once.
Fucks you up.
I shot the best round of the summer after I got the lesson. And it was the round after that, so that had nothing to do with the lesson. And then when you shot the bad round, you just kept thinking about what she told you in the lesson, not your old ways of fixing things. Right, so it was mental.
So
it was all mental.
She fucked you up.
No, she didn't.
She did.
No, she didn't.
Yes, she did. You know who you are.
I will die on this hill. Lessons will make you a better golfer.
She needs to apologize to you.
Well, she just got a promotion.
Yeah, I know. Whack.
She is the most decorated female golf coach in the Midwest.
I would agree with that.
The accolades speak for themselves.
Yeah, especially when her crowning accolade is getting you kicked out of the fucking tournament.
She never got me kicked out.
I think it was her. I think she had something to do with it.
No, it was some old guy who got me kicked out.
She didn't want you playing again and giving her lessons a bad name. She knew she fucked you up and she didn't want you out there anymore because she knew it would get exposed.
Now you're just trying to piggyback off of the ridiculous.
No. That's what happened.
Well, speaking of lessons, Tyler, I'm going to get another one this weekend.
I just asked you when you were going to get him and you're like, I didn't get him yet.
This is a one-time lesson. Matt, Tyler is raising can you turn his mic down a little?
Tyler, we need you to simmer down a bit. This is a friendly podcast.
Matt. You and I could beat Charlie Woods. We don't even need Ryan.
No, we couldn't.
Yes, we could.
No, we couldn't.
You're right. We would lose.
Tyler, I'm getting, well, I mean, the fact that you said you two couldn't beat him, that just, that's a compliment to me saying we could beat them.
No, you and I could.
Yeah, so that's a compliment.
Yes, it is.
To me.
You're just clearly better than Matt. And it's no offense. Matt knows this.
Matt, you fucking know that, dude.
I do. Not for long, though.
You've been taking dry hacks in the mirror?
I went to the simulator this weekend.
Did you like it?
I did. It was a good time.
What'd you shoot?
I just did closest to pin. I only had an hour to kill, so
closest to pin.
There was like a little game mode they had.
That's kind of sick.
Did you go solo?
No, my girlfriend and I went. We had an hour to kill.
That's a fun little date.
It was.
Did you guys hold hands?
No, not really. We clinked glasses though. We cheers, so that was cute enough.
I have not been in the simulator since we shot the video. I got to get back there ASAP. Maybe this weekend.
You want to go?
UFC fights Saturday.
Watch it there. It's a bar.
Yeah, but it's pay-per-view. They probably don't want to pay for it.
What if you give them money?
They probably don't have ESPN Plus on those TVs. They probably just have cable.
I'll bring my
dish.
I'll bring a Roku.
Yeah, I mean, if it could stream, I got to be in the right mindset. I got to be in my basement in a dark place by myself. That's all. That's what the UFC fights are all about for me.
So that is an interesting take because when it comes to UFC fights or pretty much any pay-per-view for that matter, I will not watch it unless I'm with a group.
Interesting.
I don't think I have ever watched anything pay-per-view by myself.
I have only watched pay-per-view a few times with a group of people. If it's like a Conor McGregor fight, I'll watch it with a group of people. But when it's a pay-per-view of fighters that are like very notorious to me, but other people may not know of them, you know, everyone knows who Conor McGregor, right?
Mm-hmm.
So that's why it's a good group event. This weekend, Charles Oliveira, Dustin Poirier, lightweight title fight. A lot of people don't know who that is.
I know Poirier.
So I'm going to watch those by myself. And also when I watch fights with other people, Miles specifically,
Miles just shit talks the fighters.
He shit talks. He doesn't appreciate the little things like the ground game.
Mm-hmm.
I have appreciation for like jiu-jitsu and all that kind of stuff. And then whenever he like has a hot take, like I'll just debunk it right away, and then he'll just start arguing with me.
Yeah.
So that
sounds right.
So that's partially, you know, that's why I'm just gonna hole up in my basement by myself.
We just don't invite Miles.
Tyler, anyways, Saturday is a busy day for me. UFC fights in the morning, pheasant hunting. Sorry. In the evening, pheasant hunting in the morning. So my afternoon's open. You know what I filled that with?
What?
Club fitting.
Oh, shit.
So that goes back to me getting my lesson.
So you're not really getting a lesson.
Correct.
You're just getting fitted.
I'm getting fitted. But the guy there is probably just going to give me a free lesson.
So that's one thing, too. I've heard this many times from many people. I'm not making this up. They will fucking lie to your face when you are getting fitted.
That's why I'm going to a particular place that my friend who got fitted there also, his father-in-law knows this guy hand in hand. Like he knows him well. And I know this guy is not going to screw me. That's why I'm leaving town to go do it. I'm not.
How far are you driving for this?
45 minutes.
Where are you going?
Grand Forks. Golf Center, Grand Forks.
Okay.
There are other places.
Not a sponsor.
No, definitely not. Yeah, we might work out a club deal, though. We'll see. Hey, I got this buddy Tyler. He could really use some new clubs too. You think we could plug you on the podcast once or twice?
No, they can refurbish mine. I don't want new ones.
Yeah, of course you don't. So yeah, I'm leaving town to go do this because I want to know that I'm getting fitted correctly. The first time I got fitted for clubs, which is it was more of a minor fitting. Mom's best friend from high school, her husband, part owner in Second Swing. I was going to get secondhand clubs because I just didn't need new ones at that time. He met up with me at a Second Swing and helped me get fitted with those clubs. So the one time I've done it, trusted the guy and the clubs worked out. Next time I'm going to do it this weekend, I trust the guy. I don't even know him yet. I don't even know his name. But I trust him.
What if you walk in and he's like, "Hey, buddy, kid, I gotta fix your swing right now." He's just like a Jersey sleazeball.
And the thing with you can't really be a sleazy salesman selling clubs because either they feel good or they don't.
Yeah, that's
now what he's gonna do. Sorry to interrupt you. What he's gonna do is he's gonna try and sell me on a driver, which is my weak point.
You're gonna leave with a new driver. Let's not even pretend like you aren't.
Maybe I'll leave with a new shaft. I'll keep the driver head, but I'll leave with a new shaft.
What are you gonna do with your old shaft?
You can have it.
I don't
I'll sell it to you.
I don't know if I want it.
I'll sell it to Matt. Matt. Actually, Matt, I'll sell you my old set of clubs.
I'm kind of quite fond of mine these days.
God, you guys are too married to your clubs.
I have an emotional connection to them. I've talked about this many times.
Why though? Why? Sorry, I don't know the background story to it.
There's literally nothing heartfelt about it whatsoever. That besides I've played with them for so long, and they're the first set of clubs that I had while I got into golf and started getting better.
Oh, my first set, 5 out of the 9 clubs, 5 out of the 9 irons, the club head flew off. So the emotional connection there was gone so quick.
You physically broke that connection off.
Correct.
And there's nothing wrong with my clubs. Everything that's wrong with my golf game is me. It has nothing to do with my clubs. And I've legitimately, I do this all the fucking time with things that don't matter, that shouldn't matter. I form emotional connections to inanimate objects. Like, I'm not getting rid of that desk because I have had it for 10 years. So why would I get rid of it?
So you're a hoarder, kind of.
A little bit.
Yeah.
A little bit. But when it comes to big stuff, like truck, all right, I'll get rid of my truck. With stuff like it doesn't make any sense.
I'm the exact same way. I don't know why.
It's so weird, isn't it?
It doesn't even matter how hard you try.
That's true. In the end, it doesn't even matter.
Keep that in mind.
That was a good little riff. Keep going.
What? I don't know the rest.
Me neither.
Me
What?
either.
Who sings that?
Some
I don't know why. It doesn't even matter how
Linkin
hard you
Park,
try.
maybe?
Yeah,
I think it's
probably.
Linkin Park.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or Smash Mouth or one of those groups.
definitely
I
not
don't know.
Smash
Mouth, I
Mouth.
think, does the Shrek one.
They do All Star.
Okay. Anyway, what other kind of emotional connections do you have to your golf game or your golf bag in general?
Gear, the bag. When we got those bags sent to us, it was actually very hard for me to switch the clubs over.
Oh, we are on completely opposite ends of the spectrum. I parted with my bag for $25 so quick.
I didn't get rid of my old
It
bag.
was a $100 bag.
I just have an empty bag in my garage because I don't want to get rid of it.
Yeah, see, you're gonna end up with so much
I know.
shit.
I am nervous about becoming a hoarder.
You will.
It's
And
a slippery
especially 'cause
slope.
You're gonna
Yeah.
live on a double wide on like a couple hundred acres of land. And that place is gonna be fucking.
The only thing that's going to be accessible is going to be my recliner, and I'm just going to be covered in heaps of useless shit.
Yeah.
Do you hoard anything golf related? I hoard a lot of shit. Anything Grandpa Dave has ever given me, I refuse to get rid of.
I would like to say balls, but no, I lose. I mainly lose them.
Can't form emotional connections to
There
balls.
are balls that I refuse to play with. Number one,
Mhm.
Pop Stroke Bridgestone. You get a free Bridgestone ball when you play the mini putt course at Pop Stroke. I won't golf with that one.
Mhm.
Breakfast balls. So we got our own custom balls made, like just like a dozen of them. I played with like 10 out of the 12
Mhm.
that I got. I won't play with those last two. What's the other one? I have a ball from my old company it's just a branded ball, type Pro V1.
Yep.
I won't play with that one. And those are about the only three. They're in my bag, but I won't play with them.
I'm the same way with like when we went on our trip, I bought a ball at every course. I'm not going to play with those. But on my old,
So that's the hoarding is now beginning with the shit that you're buying from each course that you play at.
yeah, it's just one ball.
You're
And
literally
actually-
buying things that you do not plan to use whatsoever.
Yeah, well, I plan to make a display out of them like every other old man in the world.
There you go.
But I used to have my old bag, God rest its soul. I had a specific pocket for balls that I wouldn't use, like just logo balls that I like.
Yep.
And we were golfing with Jake one day, and I had one breakfast ball left, right? And I was like, yeah, you can grab a ball out of my bag because he's shitty and he lost all his balls.
Yeah.
He started pulling out of my branded ball pocket, and I had no idea. And by the end of the round, he had lost 3 of my logo balls.
Oh no.
And I was pretty fucking pissed.
You can't get those back.
Nope. Those are, Jake put those somewhere. They'll never be found.
I mean, you can just order more, but you also got to remember that's the first batch we've ever ordered.
Yeah. So I don't have a single one.
I don't have much of emotional connection to really anything.
Not even your wife?
Golf related,
Oh,
Tyler.
Okay.
My bag, got a new one, got rid of the old one really quick. My clubs, they're great, but I'm not going to be sad when they are gone. I might trade them in. I might do the trade in option. See if they'll give me like $200-$300 for them.
Because you have pretty nice clubs for the most part, right?
Yeah, if I clean them up, they're nice.
I have no emotional connection to my driver.
It's
I-
my driver.
I traded Jake.
Okay.
Yeah. Well,
So Jake has my driver?
we traded straight up. I gave you my rescue club for your driver.
Oh, we did. Oh, that was a thing?
Yeah, that was
Oh,
your
okay.
idea.
Oh,
'Cause
yeah,
I was
I like
like-
that club.
Yeah, because I was letting you use it, and you're like, "You gonna pay me for your driver?" And I was like, "Well, we can just trade." And you're like, "Yeah."
Here's the slippery slope that I'm going to run into. It's a nice rescue club. It's a nice 3 wood, or no, it's probably like a 5 wood.
Yeah.
I might walk out of there with more than I need.
You're gonna.
I might walk out
There's
there with
no question.
New 3 wood, new driver shaft, extra stiff.
What, you know yourself better than anyone.
God, this is a bad thing for me.
What's the one thing this salesman has to say to get your ass on the line immediately to sign that paperwork to get a brand new set of everything?
Well, here's
putter to driver.
No, here's the thing, Tyler. When you get fitted, they take into consideration your slice, which I know is where you're getting to. Or you get rid of the shanks.
Mhm.
Here, these will get rid of your shanks immediately. Okay, I'm sold. That will sell me.
There's a chance you drop $5,000 this weekend.
No, not even close.
Oh, he's gonna
Maybe-
keep upselling you.
No.
You're gonna leave with PXGs.
Maybe 2.
2.5, maybe.
No, maybe 2. That's the limit. I'm gonna come with cash too. So I'm gonna try and get a deal out of him. I'll try and get a deal out of him, and I say, hey, I'll pay cash.
Can you haggle on that type of shit?
I don't know. Probably a little bit. Because they have their own markups, and I think they probably get a percentage of what they sell. It's just like a car salesman.
So here's what you should do. Because I know as soon as they say that they'll get rid of the shanks forever, you'll buy whatever he tells you to, right? Leave your cards at home and just bring your cash. So as soon as you're at your limit, you can't buy more.
Right. I can borrow money from my buddy. My buddy's coming with me.
You just be like, salesman guy, can I just Venmo you for that driver?
Yeah.
I'm out of cash. I'll Venmo you. I swear I'm good for it.
I don't think I need a new driver shaft. I don't need a new driver head.
What makes you
don't
say
know
that? I have
yet,
no
though.
fucking idea what changing the shaft's going to do.
Well, the shaft is, there's whip in the shaft, right? So I have a regular stiff shaft.
So you want a extra stiff.
I have a faster club speed than a lot of people. That's not a bragging moment by any means. That's just how I swing the club. So extra stiff, you're not going to get as much club leg. And when you get club leg, that's when the club leg's behind and you end up slicing the ball. So if I can get less leg with a stiffer shaft, problem may be solved.
So can you get the stiffest shaft they have?
That's extra stiff.
Extra stiff? What's the stiffest they make?
Extra.
There should be another level. I feel like. Is there a limp shaft?
Like a flaccid.
Is there
staff.
a flaccid shaft?
That's
what Matt should play with.
Probably for like people with really
Like
slow.
a wet noodle, basically.
Yeah. You know what would fix the problem is probably if I just got my current clubs re-gripped.
Do it. That's way cheaper.
Way cheaper. It's like
Might as well try it.
it's like
And
$1,800 cheaper.
It does feel like a brand new club. I did get my clubs re-gripped.
Yeah, it does feel nice. But I'm committed. I was maybe gonna buy a new truck this year, but I'm like, I don't need another truck payment, so I'll just buy new clubs.
Can you finance clubs?
Probably.
So fucking buy the nicest ones you can then.
Yeah,
Finance those bitches.
If I can get 0%, maybe talk to the banker. Maybe I have to take a loan out for these things.
A small personal payday loan?
What a situation. Oh God. Don't even get me started on this. Well, fuck, I got to pay for a $70 pay-per-view Saturday night. So there's
shit. Well,
add that to the
that's
bill.
what happens.
That's why you invite some friends over.
Split the pay-per-view.
But I feel bad when I have friends over for a pay-per-view. I'm like, hey, come on over and watch the fights. I feel bad charging them.
No, so
You're like, all right, man, you owe me $20. I'm just going to pay for it myself and have a good time with them.
They should offer. That's what I do. If I go to someone's house to watch a pay-per-view, I'm like, hey, how much was this?
Not everyone's like you though, Tyler. And I'm the same way as you.
Yeah, I would offer to help pay.
Yeah.
I wouldn't split it with you if there's 10 guys. I'd throw you a 20.
It's kind of like gas money.
Yeah.
Where like if I'm taking a trip somewhere, like I won't ask people for gas money. I'm not that petty.
But if they offered up, you'll take it.
Or I'll just say, give me next time. Like what goes around comes around.
That's how I am with food. That's how we should be with golf, right? That's the same as bev card etiquette. You get the first round, I get the next one.
Yeah.
It's unspoken. You never once say that out loud, but it's just known.
Had I not bought any drinks at the golf courses in Arizona for everybody, because we were buying eight at a time, 2 apiece. I think I could have got a new set of clubs with that money.
Yeah. Man,
I could have got a new driver shaft, that's for sure.
Yeah. I only bought one round. I think I bought it at the right course too.
Yeah. You got the first one, I believe.
Yeah, I got the very first round of the day.
At the par 3?
Yeah.
Oh, God.
And
I bought them at the most expensive courses.
Yeah. I think I lucked out there.
That's fine.
Because, we only went... Yeah, we went to 4 courses, right?
Oh, okay. Yes, we went to 4 courses. To piggyback off of all this, geez, it's going to be an expensive Saturday for me. No, sorry, Friday afternoon. All you guys will be gone, so I'm probably going to leave the office a little bit earlier. Ice fishing show, ice fishing extravaganza at the Shields Arena in Fargo here. So, no, I don't need a new rod, but if they come out with an ultralight that is like next gen technology, fuck, maybe I'll get me one of them too. Does it fit my rod bag? If it does, it's mine.
You are fishing rods to you the same as like golf clubs? Like the rod makes a difference? No,
I basically have like 3 rods that I always fish with. One of them is like 15, 20 years old, and I actually really like it. The other one I got just so I could, it was the same kind of rod, but I could just switch back and forth different lures really quick. So efficiency essentially. And then I have a big, like Lake Winnipeg, big time walleye rod for the ice. So, I mean, I'll walk out of there with $50 in new jigs because this one's going to catch me more fish, right?
Allegedly.
Yeah, allegedly. I'm not going to get sold though. Like if I'm swinging, God damn it. If I'm swinging clubs at this place on Saturday and I don't like any of them, I'm not going to force it. I have to be in love with them I have to be hitting like my old yardages before my condition happened.
So here's a tip for club salesmen. You ever been to Takova's or like a store that as soon as you walk in, they start serving you booze?
No.
So golf salesmen need to start serving their clientele booze as soon as they get there. Because what's one thing that happens when you're drunk? It's a hell of a lot easier to fall in love drunk than it is sober.
You make a really good point there. So Miles and I went pheasant hunting last weekend, and one of the guys there was kind of like caretaker of everybody. Like he was cooking food and make sure everyone was having a good time. He brought $20 raffle tickets to win 10 guns. Those things were gone immediately because everyone had cash on them. There's not an ATM within 2 miles of the place. So those raffle tickets were gone immediately, and I bought one.
And
$20.
Are you drinking?
Oh yeah. Yeah. Easy sell. Yeah. That's I like that model. Let's pretend like we're on the golf course.
Mm-hmm. They got to simulate the actual atmosphere better.
I agree. And if they had a full bar at a golf center, that would be, I mean, look at the new Sweet Shots coming up. They have chipping and putting facility. They have the actual like Top Golf style golf, whatever. Mm-hmm. The bays.
Yep.
They have lessons.
Mm-hmm.
They have
club
fitting, which there's booze around in that facility.
On every single floor.
Yeah. Our boy, Lucas, he needs to have like a 6-pack with him at all times.
Yeah.
When he's giving
That's how you're going to sell clubs.
And don't even try and sell the clubs. Just be like, oh man, I was hitting this club the other day. Like, I think this is one that you'd really enjoy.
Just let
take
the clubs sell themselves, man.
Hey, just kind of like feel it through, take a couple dry hacks and then just try hitting this one time. Tell me how you feel. And if they smoke one, they're like, oh God, that is
game
sweet.
over.
It's even like when we were golfing this last summer, the PXG rep out at Oxbow. We had a few beers in us and he's talking about these PXGs and how they're like the softest hitting club. Mm-hmm. Like you can't even feel it off the club head. I'm like, damn, that sounds nice.
I mean, I kind of want to feel it off the club head.
Well, that's the thing. Like hitting a baseball, if you hit it in a sweet spot, you're not even going to feel that ball come off the bat. So that's when you know you're hitting it good.
Well, I'm not hitting it good, I guess.
I've never experienced that in my life.
Well, Matt, we got to get you to be more of an athlete.
We'll get there.
Yeah, Matt, are you athletic?
No.
You're honest.
We'll get you. Yeah. We'll get you to be athletic.
Is that something you can be taught? I always kind of thought athletic was purely genetic.
You can teach talent. You can't teach athleticism. Skill. You can teach skill.
I always just thought you could teach like hard work and discipline. I don't think
you can teach people skills.
Yeah.
Yeah, I suppose.
The athleticism is that I don't think that can be taught. I think that's just you start with a base foundation of athleticism and then you just build off of that.
Yeah.
So I think it's confidence. A lot of it's confidence for you too. If you think that you're going to hit this ball down the middle and you do.
My confidence is at an all-time high right now, like golf-wise. I can tell you that right now.
Yeah.
I was just walking up with such swagger.
His new shoes.
At the stadium. It might be the shoes. I think it's just the fact that I hit a few shots during that golf weekend that I was just like, those were like legit like big boy shots. Like those sounded good. Like they had the right sound and everything like that. So I know it's possible within me now. And now I have a lot more positive. My recency bias, it's much more positive than negative lately.
Yeah, I feel that.
That's good.
That's what you're supposed to do. You're supposed to just basically fuck around until you're hitting the ball right every time. And then you can start tweaking your other shit.
Yeah.
And so you're close to hitting the ball right every time. And then after that, we can fix it so you don't have to aim 30 yards to the left to hit it down the fairway. You'll just start hitting it straight every time.
I think that's the goal for next summer.
Yep.
Here's one thing that I really think is, it could possibly be the downfall of people's golf games. Do you want to know what that is, Tyler?
Sure.
TikTok golf coaches. Sorry, I don't want to say TikTok golf coaches in general. I want to say TikTok in general. Because
but still follow us.
if you're we're not coaches.
Yeah.
We're comedy. If you're scrolling on TikTok and golf is in your algorithm, there's going to be so much technique and information flooding your brain that you almost get to a point of paralysis where you don't even know what to do.
I don't watch any of that.
It's like, well, that's a sweet tip. I should maybe try that out. And then you try something completely contradictory to that because you saw it on the next TikTok, and then your whole game is shit.
So if I'm recommending to you, if you are the same level of golfer as us and you see a golf TikTok, feel it out for a second. If you can sense a drill or advice coming, fucking run. Swipe.
Yes. And I would, if you do like it, I would consider taking that's one, Tyler,
Single.
a mental rep of that swing or of that tip, whatever. What you should be doing is you should be consuming one person's content that you really enjoy watching and going off of that.
So you don't have people competing for brain space.
Correct. And I think that's probably what happened to me because every tip sounded sweet. How to eliminate your slice. Oh, wow. That sounds awesome.
My favorite piece of advice I've ever seen on TikTok is like how to fix your slice, right? It's like first identify where the slice is going. And so this guy hits his drive and it goes 25 yards to the right.
Yep.
That's a slice. And now here's how you fix it. Aim 25 yards to the left.
He has a point.
He does.
Like what was Matt doing down in Arizona?
Yeah.
Exactly what I do.
He was aiming behind us and it was literally curving across 3 fairways and it was hitting the fairway.
Matt was like that guy in Wanted bending bullets.
Yeah.
Pretty much.
Yep.
Angelina Jolie.
Yeah. Super hot. So basically, congrats, Matt.
Awesome. I'll take it.
You're Angelina Jolie.
That's the strangest analogy I've ever heard, but I'll take it.
We got there.
All right. Busy weekend for me coming up.
Expensive weekend for you coming up.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah, if you need me to like help with any bills after this weekend, just let me know.
I think I'll be fine, Tyler.
Okay, I should check in.
Yeah, I think I'll be okay for Saturday. Okay, here's what's gonna suck. I'm gonna get these clubs. They're gonna custom order them in for me because they'll be completely fitted for me, and I'm not gonna get them till probably March.
Well, that's perfect timing.
I know, but I want them now. Instant gratification.
What
guy.
What if they have the right size clubs for you already there? Are you gonna walk out with them?
No, they won't have. I am my own swing. They don't have a
What kind of
set.
philosophical bullshit is that?
They don't have a set of clubs for me. We're gonna have to get them ordered in.
What if they do? What if it's like, yeah, actually everything that we measured out.
Type
is
A,
right
actually.
here.
The type A type swing.
That's what we did for my first set, and I just don't think that's gonna happen again.
But if they do, are you gonna be like, nah, I want you to make me a set. I don't want this one. Other people have used them.
Yeah, I'll probably have them make me a set, to be honest.
Yeah, you don't want a used car. You want a brand new one.
Exactly. So next week's episode is going to be filled with my weekend at the golf center, getting new clubs, and I'll be transparent with you guys. I'm not going to fluff anything up. I'll tell you what happened, and then we'll talk about it next week on the podcast. But for now, Tyler, let's take a quick break, and then we're gonna come back and talk about 'tis the season, Tyler.
To be jolly.
What you would like to add to your bag through this Christmas season that you do not have to buy. All right, Tyler, before we get into the next segment, we got to talk to our football fans out there, our golf fans, anything sports-related fans. I'm sure we all love action-packed, high-scoring NFL games, but with the latest no-brainer from DraftKings Sportsbook, an official sports betting partner of the NFL, you'll be a winner once single points are scored. New customers who bet just $1 on any team to score can win $100 in free bets. Guys, it's easy. One team scores, $1, boom, free money.
Lots and lots of free, up to $100 of free money.
Up to $100.
It's like a day of work.
Yeah, it's super simple. I'm telling you, I've done the promo code. You betcha. I'll tell you more at the end here. And if the sportsbook isn't available in your guys' state, Daily Fantasy, it's always there. Go set your lineup. You can play every single day. There's always sports going on. And that obviously involves huge cash prizes, millions of dollars. Tyler's won a couple $100 here and there on the Daily Fantasy.
Yeah, I'm getting to that $1 million range though. I'll be there soon.
Yeah, and I mean there are people out there who do win that. So don't count yourself out right away. Guys, download the DraftKings Sportsbook app now. Use promo code YouBetcha. That's YOUBETCHA. Bet $1 on any team to score and win $100 in free bets. If they score, you score with promo code YouBetcha this week at DraftKings Sportsbook, an official sports betting partner of the NFL. Remember, must be 21 years or older. New Jersey, Indiana, or Pennsylvania only. New customers only. Minimum $5 deposit and $1 wager required. One per customer. Restrictions apply. See DraftKings.com/sportsbook for details. And if you have a gambling problem, please call 1-800-GAMBLER.
Ryan, I am hungry.
As always.
I need a snack, and my go-to snack is bulk beef jerky. Bulk and us, so we've been working together for a few months now, Ryan, and I can honestly say there hasn't been a single period of time longer than maybe 2 or 3 days that I haven't had a piece of bulk beef jerky.
Facts.
I usually go for the soft, tender, juicy beef brisket jerky. You go for the rip and tear stuff, the classic style jerky that you see pretty much all over the place. It's your grandpa's favorite. It's your dad's favorite. But they've combined the two, Ryan. The Midwest jerky is the perfect balance between you and I. They've got it's tender and juicy, but you also rip and you tear it. And if you need something for the pet in your life or the friend in your life that doesn't eat meat, they have dried fruits and nuts for them. They've got the dog jerky for your dog. They've got it all. You name it. Go to bulkbeefjerky.com/YouBetcha, YOUBETCHA. You're going to get 10% off the order that they deliver directly to your door. So go check it out. bulkbeefjerky.com/YouBetcha. Use promo code YouBetcha.
Yeah, great gift for the holidays too.
Stocking stuffer.
It's one of them things, Tyler. You're a hoarder. This Christmas gift you won't have to keep around once it's gone.
I'll eat it in 35 seconds.
Exactly.
I'll probably eat that instead of my Christmas dinner.
Sure, that makes sense.
Or maybe just like the after dinner little snacky snack.
Tyler, speaking of Christmas gifts, now's the time to start buying.
Yes.
We are getting down to the wire. If I'm sure there's a lot of you out there like me who will buy Christmas gifts last minute, but I'm telling you right now, do not wait any longer. And I want to start off by saying, Tyler, next Monday, December 14th, I believe it is, we're going to be launching a stocking stuffer, a breakfast ball stocking stuffer that includes a Bevcart regular hat, a Bevcart regular golf towel, and our own breakfast ball koozie for all of your beers on the course. That's going to be launching Monday. It's going to be a sick deal. We're going to discount it big time so you guys can get something for your golf buddy. It's actually like buying gifts for your golf buddies is kind of sweet because that really shows like your old golf buddies. I say old because they no longer are your buddies because they abandon you.
The one that my regular golf buddy, I bought him a divot fixer for his birthday.
Yeah. And if you have a loyal, reliable golf partner, go ahead and snag them up a stocking stuffer. Get one for yourself because they're going to be nicely discounted. I'll make sure of that as the t-shirt guy. So guys, remember that Monday, the breakfast ball stocking stuffer is going to be out and about at OUBetcha.com. But Tyler, we can't just restrict ourselves to a hat and a towel. That's great and everything, but there are other things out there that we both want. That we hope that we get for Christmas. Now, obviously, with the new clubs, I'm going to get.
That's your Christmas gift to yourself.
That's a gift to myself, exactly. And the only reason I'm buying them is because the holidays are here, and I think that I deserve to treat myself after we've had a good year. You know, life is good, and I think it's time. But I'm obviously not going to put that burden onto somebody else. So in terms of Christmas gifts that I am looking for from family members, this is great. If I have any family members listening out here, here's my Christmas list.
No group text needed.
No
giant family group text that buzzes 55 times with asking kids what they want or parents what they want.
Yes.
You just get it over with right now. Rip the Band-Aid off.
Yes, exactly. And we're going to kind of cover a variety of different price points because I feel like your significant other or your parents might spend a little bit more on you than your golf buddy or your grandparents or your aunts and uncles, whatever. And not that I'm going to need these going forward. I'm taking care of that this weekend. The Kirkland Wedge Set.
Couldn't be a bigger fan.
170, correct?
I don't know. I got it for my birthday.
I think it's $169.99 for.
No, I got it for Father's Day this year. That's what I got it for.
I need to have a kid so I can get Father's Day gifts.
It's the fucking best.
Just get one new club per Father's Day. Yeah. So the Kirkland Wedge Set is elite. I believe it's 160 or 170. You get what, a 52.
You get a 52, a 56, and a 60.
Okay.
I left my 56 in Arizona. So it is gone forever, gone with the
Damn,
wind.
I found a 56 in
Yeah,
Arizona.
I know.
And the only reason that you gave it to me is because I guessed exactly what club it was before we even saw it.
Mm-hmm. That
So-
was karma.
Yeah.
I decided to just hand you that club, and
Yep.
the golf gods are like, take a club, lose a club.
Yeah, it was just meant to be.
Yep.
But yeah, if you have a significant other who's big into golf, the Kirkland Wedge Set, or you can get them the Kirkland putter.
Mm-hmm.
We all know that we drive for show, but putt for dough. If you want to make your money back on that putter, Kirkland putter.
Yeah.
I've heard it's a lot like the Scotty Cameron.
Really?
Yeah. Yeah.
That's
or
high praise.
or the Honda Odyssey.
It
or
drives like an Odyssey.
the Odyssey putter. That's also very similar in putters themselves. So that's a good one to start with. But I'm going to go a little bit lower scale. Something that I would like is the Kirkland 4-pack of golf gloves.
Mhm. I'm with that. I haven't tried them yet.
Once a month, you just filter that thing out because golf gloves get gross.
They do. They get real nasty, and especially in like late July, early August when it's 100 degrees.
And I'm the type of guy where I wear my glove through the whole round. I don't take it off for putting. That thing gets gross.
Brown and stinky and smelly.
Yeah, and I think
Matt, you got a glove yet?
No, that was actually the first thing on my list though was gloves. So thank you for the
you got a
recommendation.
Costco membership.
I do.
Oh,
Do it.
really?
Yeah.
Wow.
It's my mom's card, but
Hey,
Yeah,
fuck
that's
it.
fine.
yeah.
Yeah, the again, Matt, if you want to treat yourself, this is all just becoming like, hey, just go buy this yourself. This would be sweet. The Kirkland 4-pack, I believe it's like $20 for 4 of them.
Perfect.
And Kirkland always puts out good stuff. So that would be one recommendation I have.
Yeah, I'm with that 100%. And I have used their product. I use their balls. I use their wedge set minus a 56 now.
Yep.
Couldn't be a bigger fan. But it was funny that Ryan earlier was saying like, besides the hats, my number one is hats. Give me all the fucking hats.
I have so many hats, and I bought a new polo over Black Friday. Another brand that I'm not impartial to just our brand. I do think our stuff is really cool.
Me too.
And I wear it a lot, but I also just want to mix it up and get myself something else every once in a while.
If you're like golf aside, if you're trying to buy a present for the man in your family, you can never go wrong with hats.
No.
Go look in their closet and find out what kind of hats they have so you get the right style of hat. If they want a dad hat, if they want a structured front, if they want a trucker style hat.
Yep.
Go look and just buy a hat that looks like that hat.
Yeah.
They'll love it. I have unbelievable amounts of hats. I know you do.
I wear a new one every week.
Matt has never worn a hat in his life because his hair's too pretty, except for his Johnny Manziel hat.
So number 2 on my list was actually, I think I'm going to become a visor guy on the course.
I could see that.
Those
big
are
time.
coming back.
So that was going to be my number 2, but that's a visor is a type of hat.
Yes.
I
But it
foresee
doesn't mess up your hair.
Exactly.
it does give you hat hair in the back though with the strap.
That's fine. No one's looking back there.
My dad shaves his head bald, right? And he used to be a big time visor guy. And every summer he would get that weird halo tan line.
Yeah.
Because he was wearing a visor and the top of his head would burn and peel and stuff. But then you just have a white halo around his head. Tough look for that
that'll
old
happen.
man.
He needs a hat.
Yep.
Big time.
Mhm.
Yeah, and there is no shortage of golf hats out there. And for obviously our Bevcart fans, we have the Bevcart regular hat.
Yes, we do.
I'm gonna go a little more expensive. I'm going more significant other because I feel like that's majority of the gifts that'll be bought from these recommendations. Bluetooth speaker.
You already have one.
I know, but in terms of a gift to get somebody else a nice Bluetooth speaker that can live in your golf bag.
Yeah.
Because think about it this way, Tyler. Bachelor parties these days, a lot of them revolve around playing golf, at least one of those days.
Yep.
So you got your Bluetooth speaker for the golf course, but there's always that one person who brings a Bluetooth speaker to the bachelor party. There has to be. Otherwise, it's not as fun.
No.
So you got the Bluetooth speaker for the bachelor party as well. I would highly recommend a Bluetooth speaker as Christmas gift number 2.
Yeah. Just make sure they like music in the cart first. Because if I got that, I would just use it as a regular speaker. I do really like the magnet thing.
Yeah.
Especially because like in the garage, like if I'm working on something, you can just stick it to the wall and you don't have to worry about it getting in your way or anything like that. Stick it to your garage fridge or your freezer in the garage.
Yep, exactly.
So maybe just get them even if they don't want to use it for golf, you can just use a Bluetooth speaker.
I rarely use mine for golf. Most of the time with you, that's why.
Yeah.
I'll just use it just because.
Yeah, they're good speakers. The one you have is a nice speaker.
It is.
So I get that, and it can be used for many different things. Just read the room. If you guys don't like music in the course, then don't.
Yeah, or you might get outnumbered. You're playing with a group of 4. Tyler's the only one who doesn't like it. Doesn't matter. We're gonna do it anyway.
Get him some earmuffs so that he can play in silence by himself.
I wonder how fucking weird. Do you think it would mess with you playing with like earplugs in? Because I've seen people like, especially in the match, they all have one AirPod in for the interviews and stuff.
Those are AirPod Pros, which are noise canceling. So like your ear is canceled. The noise is canceled in one ear.
Yeah. That would kind of mess me up a little bit, I think.
That would be weird.
Kind of throw off your equilibrium.
Well, also you're out on the course to like just feel and hear like nature and
Ryan's trap beats,
the beautiful sunset and all that kind of shit. Like that's what golf is all about. Just hearing birds chirping and
water
clubs
splashing,
destroying golf balls.
Yeah, that's one thing too. If you have headphones in on the golf course, you can't do the classic "sounded good."
No, because you don't know if it sounded good or not.
Yeah, pretty whack.
You're also at big risk of missing any 4s that are coming your way.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Very good point. I wrote down on my number 2, and this might be cheesy. I don't know how you guys feel about it, but I want a switchblade divot fixer because it's badass to just fix a divot because that means you hit the green from some distance anyway. Yep. But I think it's cool to walk up there and switchblade it out and then fix your divot. I think it's kind of tight.
You make a good point.
Thank you.
And the reason for that is because I have a fixed blade divot fixer, and it will like stab through the pocket lining. And sometimes I've like put it in my back pocket, and I've like sat on it before.
Poked your ass.
Poked me in the butt. So that's no fun. Yeah, those are good. I like those.
Yeah, Grandma, you're listening, and I know.
And you can get like
stockings.
You can get sports teams. You can get whatever.
That's what I got my buddy. He got a sports themed switchblade divot fixer, and all I was trying to do was drop hints. It's like, this is what I want.
Yeah. You should have just bought it for yourself.
I should have. Just too giving.
What do you got, Matt? As a new golfer, Matt, there's a lot of gear that you could use. You got the shoes already.
See, I don't think there is. Like, I was going through the list and like I found a divot fixer or whatever in my bag when Tyler was like snooping through my bag because it was a brand new bag. Yeah, found like a brand new one with like ball markers.
Well,
and all
by
that.
Brand new, it means it was brand new to him. It was a used bag.
No, it wasn't the bag was used. Yeah.
So then like he found a bunch of shit that the last guy left in it.
You bought the bag off Marketplace?
No, a friend dad gave it to me.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, so I probably should give it back to him, but yeah. Besides that, the visor, the glove, I'd love. This is definitely not, I don't think anyone can make this happen, but just a warm front, just a shorter winter. I don't know if it's possible at all, but.
Who the fuck is going to buy you that for Christmas, Matt?
I don't know. Big corporations can speed up global warming or something. I don't know.
Just trying to get back out there, man.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Hey, Matt, I found a divot fixer for you.
Hey, I already have one.
There you go. Oh, I thought you were going to give it back.
That's true.
It's not a switchblade, though.
So you want a quicker winter for Christmas?
That's all I'd love.
Do you want a white Christmas?
How much does that cost, Matt?
A lot.
Is that?
This is supposed to be affordable.
My innocence and my soul as well. Maybe I could just move too.
I was just going to say, just move south and your wish is granted.
Yeah, I don't know how I feel about that.
Okay, well then I would like my boss Tyler to allow me to go work remotely from the south all winter.
Not all winter, no.
That would be sweet.
You can have a week off.
I'll love it.
Okay.
That's all I need because that'll give me enough time to play enough to where I get like bad again and frustrated and then I'm just over it again. So,
I would say a golf net for the garage. And okay, I'm saying all this shit that I have, but I'm saying it based off experience. Like, hey, if you were to get this for the fellow golfer in your life, I know that they would really enjoy it because I have it and it has brought a lot of joy to my life.
So basically, Ryan's just been like, if you have a golfer in your life, make them like me.
No, but
Molds them after me.
I feel like that I'm really good at getting stuff to improve my golf game. That is also like a lot of fun. You can have a lot of fun with it. Speaker, golf net, you can hit all winter, right? Kirkland Wedges. Who the fuck doesn't want a new set of Kirkland Wedges?
Make sure you don't buy wedges this weekend when you go out.
I'm going to.
Better be Kirkland.
I mean, the clubs all have to match each other.
No, they don't.
Look at my current set. I have four wedges right now, and they're all different brands.
Yeah, and don't you have two of the same wedge?
Yeah,
two
but
of the same degree.
Yeah, but they feel different. They feel different. One's a little bit shorter. So
you use that when the ball's above your feet, or what?
No, I just use it when the other one's not working.
Okay,
it's just change.
All right,
change of pace.
Okay.
So yeah, you can get golf nets on Amazon for like $70. If you buy the pad, like the hitting pad with it, you can get it for like $80. So another good golf gift for that feller golfer.
That feller in your life.
Yeah.
I wrote down golf shorts. Can never go wrong with golf shorts.
Ooh, that's another good one. Again, Costco has great shorts. Fuck, Costco kills it in the golf industry.
Fucking pay us already, Costco.
Yeah, that's bullshit.
Yeah, they have a whole bunch of Greg Norman shorts there.
Yeah, I only have 3 pairs of golf shorts, and I...
Really?
Yeah.
You got to put that on your list. You can never have enough because you can wear them whenever.
I know. I wear them off the golf course too.
Yeah.
But I consider them golf shorts. And it has to go with some sort of polo. So neutral color, like a gray or I have like a light gray, and then I have like a blue pair. You can mix and match. You can do all that good stuff.
Yeah. Grays and khakis are safe. Get yourself one fun pair though.
Yeah.
I bought a pair of shorts when we were at the Ryder Cup.
Really?
That's my fun shorts.
What color are those?
They are gray and black, but they got like weird patterns on them.
Sure.
Yeah.
Sure. Yeah, that's a good time.
Yep.
That's a really good time.
Honorable mention for me. This is actually Matt's idea, and it's genius. A babysitter on retainer, just always laying in wait for me to text them like, "Hey, I'm gonna golf. Can you watch my kid?" And they always say yes. They have to say yes.
Matt, have you ever taken care of a child?
I have.
Really?
Oh yeah.
I don't know.
High school babysitting.
No shit.
Oh yeah.
Fucking go, dude.
Yeah. Paper route. I couldn't cut it as a paper route person, so
really
I had to make money somehow.
I feel like
bad throw or what?
Yeah.
You couldn't hit front step?
That and riding a bike at the same time. That's way too much motion for me to handle.
Back to the athleticism thing.
Exactly.
We're working on that, okay? Keep taking those dry hacks in the mirror. All right?
Yeah. I'll be a paper boy with no time.
Yeah.
I'm afraid if I let Matt watch my kid and I'd come to pick him up, my kid would be doing like fucking Fortnite dances or some shit.
Why is that a bad thing?
I mean, I don't want it. I just don't want it.
Okay.
I don't want to deal with it. I don't want to have to explain it to people.
You know what would also be sweet is I kind of like the, sometimes significant others will put like in a card like 1 free massage whenever you want it. If you got like 5 rounds of golf guilt-free whenever you want.
Personal coupon book would be great.
And here's the thing, it's a free gift.
Yeah.
It doesn't cost you any money. You just have to watch the child on that Saturday or Sunday morning.
Yeah, give like a couple like 1 round coupons, and then you get a weekend, 1 big weekend coupon.
Yeah.
So it's like you can golf all weekend with the boys, no consequences.
That would be nice.
That is tight.
You could throw in a few more, like one, like allow me to just talk about my round the entire time at dinner, and you don't get to complain about it.
Pretend to be interested.
Yeah.
Ask questions.
Exactly.
That's another good one.
Give them some follow-up questions so they know what to ask.
Yes, yes.
I feel like another gift would be like a gift card to the 19th hole at your significant other's favorite golf course. Or, you get your buddy a $50 gift card to the 19th hole, and beers are on him. So you're essentially just buying beers in advance for yourself.
I like it.
And these, we started off as like, this is maybe just a gift. You get your significant other 1 gift, and like you get them the speaker or you get them the wedge set, whatever. But this is a lot more affordable. We're talking like free golf on a Saturday, guilt-free golf on a Saturday.
Also, a coupon should be in there. 1 round where I don't call you once.
That's a good one. My wife is pretty good at not calling.
Becca calls me 15 fucking times per round. I love you, Becca, but stop. Please.
Becca, you got to stop that immediately.
Unless it's an emergency, do not call
Just
me.
text.
Yeah, text would be great.
Hey, how do you turn the washer and dryer on? What? Well, I don't know. It's usually like technical questions like, hey, where's the tape measure? I got to measure out the sink because we're getting a new one next week. I'll tell you where the tape measure's at. Or like, hey, the toilet downstairs is cracked. What do you think we should do? Like, that's kind of like you should.
It's also way easier to lie about your round and how far you are into it if they text you. You can just have a text ready to go. Yeah, we're on 8.
Do you have Snap Map or anything on?
No, fuck no.
I don't either.
And it's not really necessary for that.
Do you share your location?
I do. She's got my location.
You can see an aerial view of the course. So
yeah, but like, does she know what?
I don't think they have the numbers on the maps though. Do they?
You can figure it out pretty quick.
She does. She's never golfed with me at most of these courses. So
okay. Well, that's fair.
Yeah. Just when it says that I'm at the clubhouse and haven't moved for 2 hours.
Yeah.
I know I'm still on 9. Group in front of us, really slow again.
Whoopsies. What else? You guys got anything else for Christmas gifts? Any good stocking stuffers?
I think you can never go wrong with balls and tees.
Yeah, I mean that's just give me a case of Pro V ones. Actually, no, I'm a big time Callaway Super Soft guy now. So a box of Callaway Super Softs would go. I don't want to say a long way. It would go maybe like 8 holes. But
yeah,
that'd be a good one as well.
Depending on where the first water is.
Yeah.
I feel that.
And then another good one would maybe be like cheap sunglasses, just something you could keep in your bag just for those days when you get out there. Because I always forget to bring sunglasses places.
I just can't golf with
I
sunglasses.
was just gonna say that I don't like golfing with them on.
Oh, I love them. I mean, you guys saw in Arizona, I kept them on until like the sun was down for an hour.
Literally, you had to be pitch black behind those lenses.
No, it was fine.
Yeah, you were wearing sunglasses at like 5 o'clock in Arizona. It was dark
and the
out.
sun goes down at 3:30.
I'm just a creature of habit, I guess. I don't know.
That makes sense.
You also look like a white Morpheus with your circle glasses.
Oh yeah, that's the look I'm going for.
Yeah.
I could see that.
Yep.
Cartoon character.
Matrix.
Sure.
Yeah, which we're living in currently.
Facts.
Yeah. I don't have any.
So does that mean we can get the weather warmer?
If we're in a Matrix, you just reach out to the machines, man.
Awesome.
When are they going to start building golf courses with beneath the ground heating?
We've talked about this before.
I feel like, and that could be the golf innovation of the week. I feel like if they can if they can put millions of dollars into Topgolf and make that whole thing so you can play in the winter with underground heating, I feel like we could also do that on the golf course. Now, obviously, the round you're going to be playing there is going to be very expensive, but
dude, how expensive?
There's an issue with that. Because I don't know if that would work.
Well, what about just like a domed golf course? Like a golf course with a dome around it?
Well, that's not going to work for my moonshots.
Well, they could make it really, they'd obviously take that all into account.
There are golf bubbles.
I think they could have but I think you look at El Zago in North Fargo, you could put a dome around that thing. You could have a par 3 course in a dome.
Par 3 would work.
Par 3 in a dome would be sick.
Yeah, that'd be perfect.
Dude, think about just playing par 3 all winter. Because those are the toughest holes.
Yeah. I mean, I'm with you. But the heated course would be tough.
Nope, forget about that. That's off the table.
Gone?
Domed par 3 courses.
I'm in.
They might only be 70 to 100 yard par 3s.
And even if it's just a 3-hole loop.
Yeah. Just play it as many times as you want.
Yeah.
You got to get a tee time. You got to do all that kind of stuff. Same thing, everything. Yeah.
Well, just think about like sports arenas.
Yeah.
You could put a 2-hole loop into some of these sports arenas.
Absolutely.
Just get rid of the bleachers.
Yep.
Yeah, I mean, the Vikings won't be using US Bank in January or February, so why don't we just...
That's a fucking fact, Matt. We know.
So why don't we just use that?
So I've seen professional stadiums put like a Topgolf type deal in their stadium. Like you hit off the concourse and they put like targets down on the field.
It's kind of cool.
That's kind of cool.
It'd be shitty to pick all those balls up.
It wouldn't be that hard.
I wouldn't want to do it.
You just use a ball picker.
Yeah.
Not that hard.
Yeah, I don't want to do that.
But yeah, I'm all in for the dome par 3s.
I'm with you on that. I think that'd be pretty cool.
And you can use the dome to bank off shit.
Yeah, you could mini golf.
There's no
it.
OB.
So like if I hit a nasty snap hook, it could bounce off the dome and back on.
Mm-hmm. That's correct.
It's basically the indoor football of golf.
Yeah. Big fan.
I'm into it.
Me too.
All right, Tyler, should we wrap this one up?
Wrap it up.
All right, guys. Remember, Monday, the Breakfast Ball Stocking Stuffer will be up on the website, oubetcha.com. Go check it out. I know a lot of you are last-minute shoppers like I am. It's a great gift to get your golf buddy, your significant other, what have you. So you'll have to go check that out on Monday, and it should be open for a couple of days. We'll talk about it on next podcast as well, because it'll probably be like, hey, you have to get it now, otherwise it's closing. But keep in tune for that. And other than that, I mean, I'll give you guys the full club update next week. See ya.
Bye. Hell, that's a breakfast ball.